Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving 2024. So important, I want to explain funding and I want to explain the plan, the need to be implemented plan in order to stop what's going on with all agencies, not just CPS. So they spend the money on their employee expenses and their facilities, and then they go to Congress at the end of the year ish and ask for that money back. And then they present them their budget after they have spent the money. And generally, Congress, of course, has to pass it, approve the funds to be distributed back to the state level to pay those agencies back. Okay, generally it's 50%. It's not 100%. So it's 50% federal funding and 50% ish state. And then those funds come from taxpayers. And CPS specifically comes from your Social Security money in Title 4, 4E. 4D, I believe, is the school. What this does is it makes them economic cannibals in order for them to continue without shock and everybody going to the unemployment line. So they puff up how much they spend on toilet paper. There's two ways generally to increase your income when it comes to a corporation, and that is with employee expenses or inventory growth. Okay? And unfortunately, with agencies, we the people are inventory. So that's where the problem is. We're not inventory. Because that's a corporate model. Not an agency model, not a people model, not a human model, not a service model. Okay, so in order to fix this, I have a plan called the Inverse Incentives Plan. My plan, Inverse Incentives Plan, will stop this completely without shocking everybody with unemployment. How? Because what we're going to do, so we're going to take the goal of the agency, which will be for CPS, to help kids. It's decrease the number of deaths, decrease the number of children seized, decrease the number of children abused. In order to do that, we have to incentivize a decrease in numbers, a decrease in inventory. Okay, a decrease in inventory. How many times do I have to say it? A decrease in inventory. So we will incentivize that. How do we do that? In order to make sure that they don't lose employees, we're going to make a base budget based off of 1 year because it's not going to go down. So we're going to take 2024. Let's just say it's 1 million. Okay? That's what it takes to sustain 2024. And then we're going to go ahead and give them a cushion for inflation and population increase. And I forgot to mention that the agencies will naturally decrease because of turnover, so that the states are not negatively influenced by those kind of increases to their numbers. And then if they can save money by decreasing inventory, which is the actual goal, to decrease the amount of services needed, that means people are actually getting help, they should be rewarded. But Congress needs to approve that. So anyways, that's a simplified version, and that'll keep the government from going into shock with unemployment and people from being scared of losing their jobs and their livelihoods, and nobody has to be the bad guy.